What's going on, guys? So on today's video, we're gonna do just like a ride along, I guess, or a day in the life of a handyman. So as you guys can probably see, I'm not in my work vehicle. I wasn't expecting to do this many jobs today, but they should all be quick and easy. So I had to drop off my kids this morning, so I took my SUV, right? And then it just so happened that I had some jobs. I was only supposed to do 2 jobs. They're gonna be real easy. One of them was gonna be just replacing an exhaust fan. I already got the parts received from Amazon, and it should be real easy. So I bought like my impact drill with Phillips. I bought another screwdriver with multiple bits, and I brought like so I brought that, right? I should only need the screw, the Phillips, and I think I brought a wrench too, because I had to take some nuts off. The next job was supposed to be electrical. They're like, oh yeah, my outlets and switches are not working. All right, so I already got my screwdriver with multiple bits, right? Flathead and Phillips. And I brought my Milwaukee pliers. That's a wire strip, and it has it's the pliers and has like a cutter on it, just in case. And I brought my electrical tester. So I was like, okay, this should be it. But then she added on more. She's like, oh yeah, and then we're missing a window screen. I'm like, God dang it. So I was like, okay. I didn't bring like a saw or anything to cut like the aluminum frame. So I might go buy me I've been meaning to buy me a Milwaukee angle grinder or a Milwaukee cutoff tool. It's like a smaller angle grinder. So I'm gonna see what the prices are, because I have a corded DeWalt, but I'm trying to transition all my tools from DeWalt to Milwaukee. And the Milwaukee one I want to get is a battery operated, so more versatile. Don't need to hook it up to my van, and I can just run it off the battery. And then I just got another call. Oh, and then there's a garbage disposal that's not working. So I'm gonna buy me a what's it called? A hex tools, so I can unjam it, because I reset it and I hear the humming noise, so that means that it's jammed. Simple job. And then I got another job just now. They're saying like, oh hey, I have an ADU and there's something going on with the garbage disposal. Okay, cool. Again, and this is one of my returning clients that has a rental property, and I've been telling her, like, you're losing a lot of money. Your tenants are jamming these garbage disposals, and you keep sending me out, and I have to charge you like $75, $80 every time. And I told you, like, hey, the hex tool is here to unjam it. Tell your tenants stop jamming it. They keep putting stuff in there. Like, I think last time I was there, I saw like eggshells in there. And I was like, yeah, this is gonna jam the garbage disposal. So I'm going over there. I'm gonna check it out. Pretty sure it's gonna be a quick and easy job. And I love those jobs, because I charge them like $80. And so then I have to do another job. I just got contacted. There's another property management, and they asked me. Now this one I might have to go home and get my van, because this one said, oh yeah, the faucet in the tub is leaking. It's like a steady stream. I'm like, okay, well that sounds like a cartridge. And so for that, I know I'm gonna need at least a Phillips, and I'm gonna need, I don't know what type of faucet it is, or what type of cartridge it is. So sometimes you might need the stem remover. Sometimes you can just get away with it with just a wrench. I think I might just go and get my van to do that, because I don't believe I have the tools to fix that situation. So I'm at Home Depot right now. I'm gonna get the necessary materials and supplies to do the first job, and then I'll take you guys on from here. All right, so as you can see, I'm in my van. So I went to the first job, couldn't get everything done because they added more stuff, of course, right? They wanted me to roll the windows up. They wanted me to make a window screen, and I just didn't have my tools with me. I wasn't trying to buy like a hand saw to cut the frames. I was gonna buy me a cutting tool by Milwaukee, but they're out of stock. It looks like a small angle grinder, but it's called a cutoff tool. That's what's called, cutoff tool. But they're out of stock. And I was like, oh, well, you know what? I've been wanting an angle grinder by Milwaukee. That was like $230, but you know, they only sell with the tool only. I was like, damn, I don't want to spend like $150 for a battery. So I was like, but anyways, it worked out because they wanted me to do some electrical, and the room that had the breaker box was locked. He forgot to unlock it. So I was like, okay, I'll come back and do it. So I was supposed to go to another job, but I was supposed to be there like after 10. I told him after 10. And so I had texted him like when it was like 10:30, 11 o'clock, he didn't reply back. So I called him, I was done with the other job, and he didn't reply back. And so I was like, okay, well, call me back when you know, we have to reschedule, because I don't want to go there and you're not there. He said there was supposed to be a contractor there, but I'm not sure how long the contractor would be there. So there's that. So I was like, okay, let me go home, get my van, because I'm pretty sure I'm going to need my tools for these next two jobs. One of them, and I don't want to pay for more stuff. So let me just get my van. So now I'm going to a property where, like I told you, the tub is leaking water from the tub spout. So we're going to check that out. And then the next job is going to be a garbage disposal. Let me say, the first job I went to, so she pointed out there was a garbage disposal that wasn't working. So, you know, first thing you check is the red button underneath. Click that. I said, okay, cool. Turn it on, you hear humming noise. Okay, cool. So it still works, but must be jammed. So I got a hex tool, and I could not unjam it. That thing was like, I must have been rusted shut. So I know that somebody who lived there previously, and I'm not sure when he has moved in. So I asked him, I said, hey, how long has it been like that? He's like, oh, it's been like that since before it moved in. I said, okay. If it's been jammed this long, it's probably rusted, and you probably need a new garbage disposal. Because let's say I do, and let me tell you, like, I'm pulling all my force to unjam it, but then I'm like, it's still connected underneath the seat, so I don't want to like break anything. So I told him I'll have to come back and get my shop vac, get my tools so I can undo this, drain it, and look what's in there. But what I found so far was some broken glass was in there. I found a huge shard. It was like maybe this big. Found a huge shard. There's more shards in there, and then in the corners, it's like some thick stuff. And when I was like trying to filling in there, all this black stuff came up. I found a little bit of hair, so I was like, okay. I know there was a woman that lived there. I was like, I wonder if she was washing her hair in the sink. And the rest of the stuff, it must be grease from her hair. Or I hope it's not like food grease, so we'll see what happens. So we're here at the second job at this property, and you can see and you can hear that the tub's just dripping, even if I push the handle all the way in, it's still dripping. And I thought it was weird. I was like, why is their overflow missing? I don't know what happened to it. I didn't ask, I didn't bother, because this house has always been like a mess. So yeah, I just left it alone. Kind of find out it was a Moen cartridge, so those are easily accessible. You can get them at Home Depot or Lowe's, and that's where I went to. I went to Lowe's, I believe, and I got like 4 of them because I didn't take the one out. So I got 4 of them just to make sure I got the correct one, and then whichever one fit, I put in there, and it ended up stopping the leak. All right, so as you can see, hopefully, I hate doing these type of plumbing jobs midday, because anything could happen when it comes to plumbing. And then, It's 2:20 right now. Like the main plumbing stores, like the actual plumbing stores are closed. They close like around 5. And with the one I go to called General Plumbing, they close at 5. Home Depot sometimes, usually they have it, but you know, I like to go to the General Plumbing. But anyways, it looks like hopefully it's just the cartridge that is not working properly or that has failed. If it's the valve, oh man, I'm coming back a different day. I need to mentally prepare for that and come up with a plan to tackle that job. So right now I'm about to go to this other job that's right down the street. That's the garbage disposal. Hopefully it's just a simple unjam it and I'm done. And then I'll go to like Ace Harbor or Home Depot to get the cartridge. Hopefully the cartridge is the thing that's making it drip like that. And then we'll be done, hopefully. Bye. All right, that was easy. Like I said, these tenants don't be careful of what they put in their garbage disposal. So I found a I don't know, look like a cap of some sort, something plastic, and that's what jammed it. So it looked like it jammed it. Actually, this was one of those garbage disposals that didn't have one of those holes at the bottom to put the Allen wrench in, or the hex. So it looked like it tripped the breaker, it tripped the GFCI, and then so I had to reset it, and that fixed it. So now I'm about to go to Home Depot, get that cartridge, return back. So I worked on this house before, and I never could find the shut-off valve for the house. So I've always I wonder if it's behind those bushes right there. I doubt it. But so I've always just go to the street and shut it off. So I wonder if this is behind that bush. There's a gas valve for over there, but don't ever see the shut-off valve. But this is missing right here. Overflow. I don't know what happened to that, but it's not dripping no more.